Hello. How's it? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I think we're live, or are we? Just a moment. Just checking. Just checking the health of the stream. How's it going, my friends? Today we continue our adventure in Andromeda, in a galaxy far, far away. We'll see if I continue this playthrough after this one because I kind of want to, jump over to other games as well. But I'm currently like both streaming and recording this because I'm gonna do a video from this stream or this playthrough, but we'll have to see. Also, I gotta mention my voice is a little bit sore today, so I don't know how long I can stream today. I'm not sure if I'm coming down with something, but it's like super annoying. How you doing? Welcome, Big Red, Plebmaster, Kittler. Jesus fuck. Your goddamn username every time. Pandaman, how you doing? Also apologize for yesterday. I wasn't able to make it because I was already starting to feel a little bit, what do you call it? I'm not sure if I'm getting sick or not, but hopefully not. I got shit to do. Today you torment the audience yet more so. I'm not doing the tormenting. Let's be frank here. And again, like I mentioned before, like Andromeda is oddly enjoyable to play, despite it like not being, in my opinion, a very good game. Thank you for the $2, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Your voice being sore is penance. I guess it is. Okay, we're going to meet 10. Okay, Solarian time. Oh, what happened? Look at this. I've already forgotten the controls. Okay, system. There we go.
I'm picking up something.
Honey and vitamins. Yeah, probably need to get some of that. Get some of that stuff in my system. No time to be under the weather. You got facial animations to judge. Very true. Did I change my... of course.
Your territory. The Nexus has
There
been
we
here
go.
for months. Still
Sorry
not
about
enough
that.
time to survey it all.
I just realized the game wasn't running in the background.
Anomaly on sensors.
Addy, the first part of Andromeda is good. The problem is that it gets weaker as the storyline goes on. I don't know if I think the first part is good, but I do agree with you that it gets worse. Like, or maybe not, it just gets more boring, I guess. It's not as interesting. Some parts are still kind of good. Pretty fun. But, like, there's a lot of moments, you know? Just fighting for democracy this morning? Oh, I did too. I did too. Helldivers 2, baby. But they gotta do something about the performance because right now it just sucks ass. Like, I've had to lower my graphic settings, which is unheard of for somebody who has a PC like me. It's just, what? So yeah, they gotta optimize Helldivers 2.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
Neil, welcome.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Good day for the party.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
This is Hirik, one of the scientists from the tech
One of
lab.
the geeks?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis, those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for?
He's
There's a
an
new world
okay
out there.
man.
Thank you, Ryder.
Not super memorable or anything. let's see. Let's put that there and there. Okay, that's better.
Being honest and being a
And over here. Metal Frost, welcome, man. How you doing? What is your game of the year? Ooh. Expedition 33. For sure. I think that it's the strongest contender we have this year. The story is just so good. The characters are just so good. The music is just so good. The gameplay is just so good. Everything about Expedition 33 is fucking amazing. Easily one of the most memorable games in recent
Top
years.
scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication.
I don't cry, you cry? No,
This
you cry. I don't
is
cry.
HNS.
I never cry. Morning, Jacateur. How goes your day? I'm a little under the weather, but it's fine. Thank you for asking. Let's go. Let's go.
Good to see you. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
God, he's suddenly so casual with Ryder. Like, it's obvious he goes from this, like, kind of a slimy douche and then becomes, like, very smarmy. I think they did relatively well with making Tan sort of like this, obviously, like, suck-up type person. It's something that I've realized with the years. It's like, well, you know, yeah, he helps you, but it's like he's definitely like one of those suck-ups.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel
You
in
should
your
be scanning
victories.
more stuff, bruh.
That's why I'm
Nah.
standing here.
Oh, I never
Maybe
doubted
later.
you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
You don't know me.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Well, thank you. Wow,
Yours are the
wallpapers.
first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence
Tan
we
the
need.
man.
Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Tan the
my
knot
staff.
man.
Colleagues,
Solarian
you wouldn't be
man.
looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
All the opinions matter.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
Goddamn, Scott,
That's what I've
stop
been
looking
saying
so
since we
sleepy.
arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
I don't know, like the dialogue.
This is Harry, back on the Ark.
The dialogue, like right here, isn't super terrible. It's just very much like it's just a bunch of information just thrown at you. I think the biggest problem with, again, like Mass Effect Andromeda is the fact that if like some of the animations had been better, like had the animations been actually good, had they been realistic or alive and felt more immersive in a way, with, for example, like Ryder there when he said right, you know, maybe if he like made an expression with his face when he said that, because that makes the dialogue feel more okay, this sort of makes sense, right? Just a lot of the time with Andromeda, it's just, you know, a lot of the dialogue is notoriously pretty meh, but the delivery of the scenes altogether could have been much better, which would have helped some to, I guess, alleviate the pain of the dialogue itself. Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury. So we gotta deal with it and judge the dialogue as is. Are you winning, son?
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister,
I don't know.
sort of. Drop by when you can.
I don't know.
Hyperion Med
Am
Bay.
I?
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Oh no.
Right.
Not her
Something
again.
about Andromeda viability and perks could be useful.
It isn't what we wanted. But
Right.
you've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out
What's with
there
her
making Andromeda
eyes?
viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos?
Face is tired.
your call.
Mine too.
Brekka will
Actually, my
introduce
face
the
is tired
interface
today.
and handle minutia. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda
Still enjoying
means.
busting your balls with the
No
game?
pressure.
Oh yes, very ball busty, very enjoyable. I don't know, it's just all the slow parts are kind of, you know,
Hello, Pathfinder.
a
I am
trudge.
Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brekka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing.
No.
Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will
I'm
respond
just
only
gonna
to
skip that
Pathfinder.
shit.
It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Thank you. Very nice. Yes, now let's go. Let's go save this galaxy instead of running around.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is Agent
God, I hate the running animation. Same. I hate most of the animations, to be frank with you. Like, they're just so terrible. Like, it's everything but the combat animations, generally speaking. It's just... Ah! It's these parts where it's just like, you know, where nothing really is happening, where you start finding all the faults and the problems. Like when the action is happening and when shit is going down, you don't really think about it that much because it's actually somewhat enjoyable, but it's like, okay, this is actually pretty funny. This is actually pretty enjoyable. I gotta say that. Just looking at these guys. Just They animated it with spaghetti? Yeah. It kind of looks like spaghetti when he's running around, for sure. Like his limbs are spaghetti. Jesus. Enjoyable for different reasons? Yeah. A jetpack thing was a cool idea? Yeah, I like the maneuverability. For sure. Again, like, so that's one of those things I think they should probably make even better. Being able to, like, hover around with your jetpack. Yeah, the original trilogy, you generally feel very, like, hyped up for conversations. Definitely. It was the same thing, you know, when I played through Andromeda, like, when I played through it the first time, I did start noticing, like, how the conversations and all the dialogues made me sleepy. And that's, like, never really worn off. It always manages to make me, like, you know. Okay, wait, where are we going?
Anomaly on sensors.
Snorson. The best thing about this game was the movement in combat. Everything else was meh. Yeah, this is generally the sentiment with this game.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
Here we go.
Stop now.
Cinematic. Pretty cool. That's a pretty badass shot. But it felt like the scene was supposed to have been, like, connected to something else, like they were escaping from the cat, and then they just, whoa, you know, because for some reason that cutscene felt very action-esque.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well,
intense.
stand them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
They're just so uninspired.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained
Again with the,
ship.
you know, Reaperisms. You cannot understand, therefore I will not tell you. And it's like, oh, okay.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough. Your defiance is naive and reckless. This
Defiance?
day marks the beginning of your greatness.
I was trying to talk to you douchebag. What the fuck?
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it!
The cat is by far one of the worst things about this game. Honestly, like, one of the things with Mass Effect is the interesting races and characters, and the cat is just, what?
It will be tight.
Hello?
It will be tight.
Yes.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
Something that also annoyed me with that
Gil,
scene
what
when
you
you're
can. We're
escaping
setting
from the
down.
Archon is just how non-intense it is. It's just so okay. Like for as a comparison, when you're running, or when you're escaping from the Collector ship in Mass Effect 2, it's such an intense moment, right? It's such a difference, because then again, you know, on the collector ship, you are like escaping from the ship and then you go into a cinematic, but it felt like so much more, and it still feels today when you play through Mass Effect 2, like when you play through the collector ship mission, it's still so very intense. But this is just so, oh, this thing and then this thing. It's like the plot just happens, I guess. It feels kind of random, yeah. I can't even remember who the villain was until you just said it. The Archon? I remember him because he was so boring. I remember him because he's so uninspired. I feel like the Ket are so uninspired. Speaking of uninspired...
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down.
Part of that could be like...
Ha, look at that.
Because of how rushed the game was. It's like, why did they settle for what the Ket are? Like, design-wise. Also, lore-wise.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
If this goes badly, if I get eaten alive, even if it's hilarious, please destroy the vids. Need me to take my shoes off?
I don't know, the language is also something like really... Look at that.
Governor of Aya. We are the Andromeda.
Why?
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw this ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
Hey, Paige, how you doing? Beautiful ship? Yeah, the ship is nice.
Galaxy. A Pathfinder.
You're very close, my dude.
Protected. What do you want?
Our intentions are simple. We'd like to look in your vault, and then we're out of here.
You think that's simple? You don't know anything. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me.
There's just something...
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
Don't approach the crowd. It's
Damn. I didn't know Ryder was such a pushover.
Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket. and protect us.
What's happening?
We have a visitor. Keep...
I'm trying to formulate my thoughts without sounding like an ass here, but like an ass. But damn, like the Angara are so incredibly uninteresting design-wise. I know it seems like surface level to complain about that, but it just is one thing among a heap of problems with Andromeda. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, right? You know, maybe a lot of people love the look of the Angara. The thing is, Jal isn't terrible, but it would be fine if Jal was the only one that kind of looked what he looks like. But when everybody else of the Angara just look like what they do, I don't know what they are. Like, there's no coherent design with them. Like, they look like Twi'leks, but ugly. They look like trashy, poor man's Twi'leks. Like, there's nothing really interesting or unique about them as a species. And the Ket has the same problem. The Ket and the Angara both are the most generic alien designs I've seen in Mass Effect. Compared to like just a big stupid jellyfish, I do think that is more interesting because it actually looks like an alien. These are just, I don't know, they're somewhat similar to the or are they? Like they have some similarities with other species in Mass Effect. Like the Turians, for example, but they look like soft, squishy Turians. It's like that's the thing that I keep thinking about. Like they just look like nothing interesting.
This isn't safe. We should lock it up.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay.
I detect unusual levels of...
I was so disappointed the first time I met the Angara when I played Andromeda the first time, because I was like, damn, this is such a boring design choice. I don't know what it is about it, but it just disappoints me. Uniquely boring? Yeah, sort of. And I guess it makes sense with their connection with the Ket for why they look like what they look like, because they do look somewhat similar to the Ket. But it's just, man, I don't know. Again, like Jal is the most interesting character,
You're an outsider
aside from maybe
invaded
Vetra.
our home. We know nothing
But
about you.
these,
I'm not here to cause trouble.
ugh.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
When you first saw them, you said that there is no way. Kind of. I just had this
None of the
sinking
local flora
feeling.
register
It's like,
in my
oh,
data files. We've
okay.
encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Well,
your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored.
it was the art director's first role as an art director.
What
I don't know.
happens if Aphra doesn't
Could
like me?
explain it.
He won't.
Possibly.
But you need to earn his trust.
I don't know.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
It's just so overly safe and generic.
Trying to be.
For the next game, I really hope they go hard in the taint with the alien designs, because we need new aliens in Mass Effect, and I really hope they do something incredible, like add extraterrestrials that actually look like they come from another planet. Just, you know, you could play it safe again and have a race that is somewhat humanoid, but I still also want to see stuff that is like, whoa, 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 what the fuck is that? You know, because that is more interesting to me in a sci-fi game. Discount Protheans, they have a connection with the Ket. The same with the Protheans have a connection to the Collectors. Can't unsee it now. Yeah, pretty much. It's the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. Thanks for the $5, by the way. Appreciate it. Patricia, how you doing? Welcome.
This is the Resistance headquarters.
And here's the thing. If you guys disagree with me and you think the game is amazing, that's fair. You know, I'm not here to shit on your opinion. I'm just clowning on the game from my perspective, like how I see it.
To your cunning and heart. Okay?
Again, I've never said that I think Andromeda is terrible, but it's it's hard to get through
Really
sometimes.
is the best one in the Resistance. I know.
You hope they bring back the Ket from Mass Effect 5?
Our experience
Nah,
with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
preferably not. Just no. They're so boring.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often,
Venezia awoke something in me as a kid.
Come this way.
Same here.
Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder. Pathfinder.
The Milky
It's an
Way.
aggressive move coming to Aya.
God. Look at his face. What is wrong with you, Ryder? Wake up. It's like the "my face is tired" meme is a virus and it's spreading, and Ryder was the first recipient of the virus.
My people from the Milky Way were bold enough to come to Andromeda. I need to be at least that bold to save them.
So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought
Andromeda
it back
has its
online.
issue, but I found it fun.
It
Yeah, I'm not saying that
stabilized
it's
that
not
planet's
fun at all. There are parts of it that is, but
Intelligence supports that claim.
man, like parts like these
I'm
are
right,
so.
There's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
Snooze-worthy, I guess you could say.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us.
This is a default writer. I did not want to make my own.
Let me show you what I can do. I won't take one step without your approval.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Angara learned years ago the perils of messing with vaults. So did the Ket, for that matter. We're done here.
Damn, such a hard ass.
I feel. Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me
You
assess
talkie
this.
talkie. Stop talkie
Alien,
talkie.
I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
It's gonna be cozy, so I hope you like people.
I hope I don't regret this.
Me too.
One thing I have to mention that I think could have helped better, and that's also a problem with the writing for this game, is that this introduction to a new species like the Angara was way too fast. You know, I don't think it's that simple as to go from, oh, here we have another alien race, a species, a member of a species that just greets an entirely new alien race, says hi, makes contact, and there is no like big thing. Like it's not a big ceremony. There's not a big investigation. There's not a like what this game really needed, I feel, was like a first contact situation because you're making first contact with an alien race in another galaxy. And so it would have been more interesting to see like a build up of, okay, in the first half of the game, sort of, you have to sort of like build a relationship with the Angara to make them understand you, to have them accept you. For some reason, like a slow burn like that would have been better. But for now, it's just, oh, okay, you meet the leader and now you're buddies and now you're going to help. And it's like, whoa, where did we, huh? It's so instant. Like there's no build up. There's no character build up. It's just instantly, Angara are friends now, we help them. And I know, you know, oh yeah, the situation calls for it, but that's an issue with the storytelling of the game in of itself, that it allows this plot point to become a thing where you're just, you know, instantly just cooperating with the Angara. It's just the writing itself. Where was the background music for all that? Oh, you mean for the scene? For everything? Yeah, there's nothing to really set the feeling.
Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
It's too fast.
Ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Five minutes on an alien planet and they already bombard you with the next quest? Yeah. That's like a problem, I feel. Especially like in a storytelling game like this.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to... just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
His hand.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jaal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jaal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
There's no tension.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder.
Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jaal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked
You
with
don't get to
traveling
pick
two
his
of our worlds.
dialogue
At our
there,
briefing
which
this morning.
sucks a lot because
And you'll accompany
suddenly Ryder is super casual.
Because then Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jaal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions, a shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Hollywood with the $5. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hello. Do you see the Angara and the new species in the new Mass Effect if it ever comes out? They did give us hints of the Angara. Unfortunately, I think that the Angara will be coming back. Because I think you could see the outline of what looks like an Angara in the poster, in the official poster by BioWare. You know, the one with the N7 operative. There seems to be an Angara that's talking to Liara, I think. So possibly. Yes, that seems to be the case. I can't confirm it, but that looks like an Angara. When you look at the outline, it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely not human, and it's not Turian, and yeah, kind of. No. Yeah, Shepard could command authority. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I understand that Ryder is supposed to be this untested person who has not been in battle and command, and you know, is just not a commander like Commander Shepard. I get that, and you're supposed to build up Ryder through like several games. That was the plan apparently, but the dialogue itself throughout the entire game makes it feel like the style they were going for was not so much just that Ryder was supposed to be this untested operative, but just in general it had a much lighter tone, and it was going for a more lighter tone and more funny and Marvel-esque dialogue, and it just does not work through most of the scenes. For example, here when he was talking in the cutscene, you didn't get to choose what Ryder was going to say. Like, a lot of the times they have removed the dialogue options, so it doesn't really feel like, it feels less and less of an RPG. The, you know, the newer games we get, it's the same with Veilguard. You don't really get that many choices out of the dialogue. And this was a problem in Mass Effect 3 too. They started to skip out on a lot of the dialogue choices, and some scenes they just played automatically, and it just feels like it's less and less of a role-playing game and just much more of an, like, just of a shooter. And I really hope they go back to that, you know, the old school, I guess you could say, Mass Effect 1 to 2 dialogue system, where you have a lot more dialogue you can pick from, and you can influence what your character says and how the others react to you and such. I think that's one of the greatest problems with both Andromeda and Veilguard, is just how the dialogue definitely feels stilted, but also how it just, there's not much agency in terms of dialogue.
Wait, what? Kidding. Just...
Assaulter, how you doing?
What have you gotten yourself into?
Jal, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
No, thank you. We are proceeding.
Hey, can you come by the med bay?
No. I'm trying to get through the story, Lexi. Go to bed or something. God damn it.
Biodiversity and the waterfalls. Just like
the brother-sister concept was good, just the character writing didn't hit. Yeah, I like the idea of a Ryder and his sister, or Ryder and her brother. Like, that's fine. There's a lot of ideas in this game that are interesting. It's just the execution of them is not, mostly. Like, for the most part. I don't know, should we go to Havarl or should we go to Vold? I don't feel like volding today, so I'm gonna go hoverling today. Hollywood guy with the $5 again. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Even at the end of Andromeda, Ryder was still unproven as a leader. The game needed more. I don't really remember much. I keep forget the ending.
I'm picking up something.
But yeah, Ryder doesn't feel like a true leader even at the end of the game, I feel. Like I never got that feeling, as far as I can remember. As far as I can remember. I guess the question is it worth playing still? Was it ever? That's the question that everybody's asking. Okay, let's see. We have Vetra and PB. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe going with Jal because he's kind of... It could possibly be funny. So let's go with him.
Sending the nav point for Dar Palev. That's where the Mosha's team should
Jungle Planet is cool. Yeah, the environments are really good. Just in general, they're very well designed.
It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sight lines for a safe approach.
But I do remember this place being kind of complicated.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait.
Oh, you're welcome, Big Red. You're welcome. Are those Terminids? They need to be destroyed.
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
The Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition was a way better main character than Ryder. Yes, because it actually feels like you're in control of the Inquisitor. I really like the Inquisitor, man. I really do. Particularly the female human Inquisitor. The voice actress, I think, did a really good job. She's the one who voices not only Eve in Stellar Blade, but she no, that wasn't her. No, the one who voices Eve in Stellar Blade, that's the one who voiced Alfira in Baldur's Gate. No, the one who voiced the Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition, that was what's her name again in Mass Effect 3? Yeah, I forget her name as well. My brain is slow today. I'll blame it on that. You guys should know that. Cassandra was cool. Yeah, she's always cool. On the other hand, the dialogue is so bad. It wasn't something I was that sad about. I just fast skipped everything not story related. It feels like the pretty great first Draught story arc was given to barely qualified interns and no one thought to proofread it, full of cringy swearing. The Draught story? The first Draught? What's that about? Wah! Wait, how do I...
And we're on the move.
I've already forgotten the controls. Guys, help. How do I switch back? Shit. Game. Settings. Controls. Press the shoot button. Camera swap is on Alt. Okay. There we go. Oh, the first draft. Right. Yeah, the graphics for the environments are absolutely amazing. I mean, look at this. This is just...
Whoa,
yeah, it is
look at those
jaw-dropping.
plants. The vault must be fully operational here.
I say this every stream. This game does such a good job with this.
Can also be deadly.
But that's not enough, man. That's not enough. Which do you like better, Mass Effect Andromeda or Outer Worlds? I gave up on the Outer Worlds after a couple of hours, so I would say probably Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, when you get to run around and do shit, that's the most interesting part.
How could there not be a change? Jarl, what are you doing here, in the company of these people?
Kiran, this is Pathfinder Ryder, from a long way away. Ryder, Kiran Dowles.
I'm from a galaxy far, far away.
I just have to say, Havarl is beautiful.
The planet's beauty is the least of my current concerns.
Where's the rest of the
team? Oh yeah? Well, fuck you.
Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help with their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of Remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work Remnant tech. I can help you.
Ryder has seen a vault.
Imagine gameplay and level design from Andromeda plus ME2 character development plus ME3 plot.
Fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think
yeah, that would be great.
Help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Very interesting reading.
No transports available. Emergency support from Caster.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. Ask him later, why don't ya? For now, we have a job to do. I just realized I don't have any better armor. I've just been skipping through shit. I probably need better weapons as well. Platinum? Oh my god. Mining. You'll play Outer Worlds too, but you have low expectations. I try not to have any expectations, honestly.
That means you.
Charming.
I'm kind of looking forward to it, but also kind of, you know, worried. Like, will I give up on it again? Oh, ow, ooh, ow. How dare you? Y'all help your Pathfinder.
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Preliminary storyboard, for instance, the plot is actually cool. The incidental interactions are full of car crash bad. Basically, if you treat it more like a No Man's Sky thing, it feels a bit like that. Or the roaming loneliness of MEOG. My young daughters and I spent hours just driving about. Oh, you mean in Mass Effect, like the original Mass Effect, driving around with the Mako?
Okay, everyone?
Okay, I've never described a mushroom as pretty. Those are.
Enemies!
Ay, ay, ay. My aim. Ow! Shooting. God damn it. I can take you. Yeah, I definitely need better stuff. God damn it. My gear is horrible. Nepal, sorry y'all, I can't accept this as a Mass Effect game, lol. I don't blame you. We gotta take a look at... Wait, there is no FOV, right? There is. There we go. Oh, okay, that's much better. God damn.
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field.
Oh, not this shit again. Okay,
let's find these glyphs.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
You guys ready for some puzzles? Exactly. Rushing through this game is the wrong way to play it. The bad bits rack up too much. Space it out. Yeah, definitely. You need to explore and just chill, because just doing the story is... well, the strange thing about Andromeda is that the story is not the best thing. Which is sad to say, but it's also, like, true. Very engaging gameplay, guys. I know. Amazing. I am so smart.
Reading off the monitors and...
Where's the mod to skip this crap?
Scatting stars.
I want to show how smart I am to you guys. I keep doing them.
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jal? Do none of you remember getting
Skip Galaxy only to find Sudokus also exist there.
I don't understand.
True.
We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
Thank you, Testify. I appreciate it.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
I wonder what the idea for for the puzzles were. Were they like just, hey, what do we do for puzzles? Someone's like, Sudoku. Wait, really? Yeah, why not? You have any better ideas? No. Sounds good. What is Sudoku?
Sam helps with analysis.
I don't know,
and
but it sounds
translation,
cool.
among other things.
I don't know. Now I'm just being unfair.
It's complicated.
Those puzzles were the bane of your existence. Yeah, that's like, again, like one of the most boring parts of the gameplay is just the puzzles. The eternal puzzles. I'm all for puzzles. I'm all for things you need to solve, right? But I'm thinking of games like, you know, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, where you have to do certain things in order to get things to work in a smart way and use shapes and forms and yada yada yada. Hell, fucking like a lot of gacha games nowadays. For example, like Wuthering Waves or even Genshin Impact. Like, they have pretty good puzzles. So, I mean, they should be able to do good puzzles for the next game. The hacking in Mass Effect 2 was fun. It's okay.
Don't know what caused that fire, but
it's definitely more fun than Sudoku. You got it. I get that should be the best and what we really want from an MMO, but to make the best of this, it's better not to hammer a square peg in a round hole, trip over the story on your travels. Also, Sudoku was actually quite good to do with the kids. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, sure, it's like, especially if you have kids, it's good for just exercise, I guess, because it does, you know, exercise the old noodle up there. So it's like not terrible. It's just for a video
Automated
game.
Protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Oh, the environment puzzles in Veilguard, which is like Dora the Explorer level of difficulty. True. Veilguard didn't really have puzzles. I feel that at all, because they weren't actual puzzles.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No, these were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians? You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kira had told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
After everything you've faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen. Ryder, what you
Are you?
Your remnant understanding.
Then why aren't you smiling?
Ephra, you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest? Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
I don't know why, but it just took me out for a moment. Torvar? Oh, it's him. Assistant Torvar. I don't know, I just found that to be an odd name. For an alien in another galaxy. It sounds like a Nordic name. That's why I was like, like it sounds like Thor. Toravar? What? Never mind. I don't know why I didn't really think of it until now. All right, let's see. We gotta research some shit. N7. Let's go N7. Let's go N7, baby. All right. Yeah, this is why I need to scan more. N7. Oh no, I don't have the materials. Oh, snore. Shit. Okay, can I make something else then? Nope, 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 nope. Well, I haven't really been mining. And that's the problem with this game, right? You have to grind up a fair bit of materials. And that's just not suitable for a stream. That's the problem with this game, really, to live stream it, is that I will have to do either offline grinding, which I'm just not feeling like, and I don't want to explore all the systems right now because I mainly want to, like, get through the story.
Leaving Avarl. Ridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
In engineering, if you need something.
I think the biggest part to this, like, to why is it like it's not super interesting to hop in to do a bunch of stuff in Andromeda is it's just generally unengaging a lot of the time. That's why it's so hard to play through sometimes. Like, you really need to be in the right mood to play this game.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says
Sounds like it's a
Sarissa
bad
Theris
game.
was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Yes. Interesting.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Take Cora to speak with Hidaria on Eos. Back to Desert Planet. Whoa! Wait, really? But no, we're not, no. Find leads on, no. We were supposed to be on Havarl. The fuck? I'm so lost with this game right now. Where am I supposed to go?
I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow. Done. Thank you, Suvi. Someday
Let's go back
I'll find out.
and do this.
Why you're always strapped. Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
If you like this combat but you want a better story, Control is waiting for you. Shit, I still haven't played that. I really should. Okay, we need to look for signs of the Turians. And I have no clue. Oh, Torvar. Oh my god, of course, she said Torvar. Look at me, not paying attention. Do we have news of Exodus? No. I don't think so. Not as far as I went. Not as far as I know.
An alien, able to use
Karen
remnants.
wants to talk more
Never
about
thought I'd
how
see something.
we should discuss
Miles had a
it
remnant
another time.
artifact she learned to open.
You said you
and
saw
close.
Turians in the jungle?
But it took her many years to achieve it.
We didn't
She was
know.
never able to do
We
it
just
reliably.
kept out of sight.
It took a great deal of
here,
concentration. And she couldn't
The
explain
Turian
how she
Ark?
was doing
Was it a large ship?
I saw some debris, but not an entire ship. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Yeah, there's not been much at all about Exodus. I think they're just waiting until like the end of the year. I think they're probably going to start showing more stuff by then. What am I doing? Wait, I didn't. Guys, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save it here for this moment. We gotta talk about something here. I think it's very important. Okay? Popping over here so you guys can see the chat. This is very, very important. Okay? And I'm still gonna make a video about Mass Effect Andromeda. But man, we gotta talk about this. This game, I'm gonna stop playing now. This game is so hard to focus on. Like, it's actually insane. Not, you know, I don't know if it's because I am, you know, just starting to get sick or whatever it is, but it's like, after this point, after the intro, and I felt this the last time as well, when I played Andromeda on stream. After you get done with the intro, the game just becomes terribly boring. Like, there are too many slow parts. There's so many slow parts with this game that I just can't force myself to keep playing. You lasted 3 streams. Last time I streamed this game, I lasted the entire playthrough, but you may remember, because I remember this myself. I just beelined the ending because I had already lost interest. And I don't hate Andromeda. I want to make that clear. It might seem like I do, but I just can't be honest with you guys about how I feel. I will make a video on this. Like, I lasted 2.5 streams with this game. And it's like, I have played this game at least twice to finish it. Like, I've finished it twice. But I think that's like the most, or maybe it's like 2 or 3 times. I think 3 times at most is the most I can bear. Yeah, the words you're looking for are not engaging. I feel you, we all do. Yeah, it's just not. It's just more engaging to clown on the game. And I'm sorry to anybody who actually loves Andromeda. Like, I respect you. Like, of course you're allowed to do that, but I just have to disagree. Like, the game is so not up there. You need a lot of focus to finish the game. Yeah, you need a lot of focus to play the game. I was thinking I should probably change the stream image, but we're still talking about Andromeda here. We can still talk about Mass Effect. I'd prefer if we just hang out and talk about Mass Effect, to be completely honest, or whatever you guys want to talk about, because I just... This has never really happened where I've kind of given up after a few hours for most games. Like, I don't know. I have played this game several times before, but it's just, damn. Honestly, I enjoy watching you play it. Thank you, Aya. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I will, you know, who knows? Maybe I can continue playing it if I feel up for it, but just not today. Just not today. My brain is just not there. My focus is not there. I do know that I'm coming down with something. I feel like I am, because my voice hurts when I speak. And that might be it. That might be the reason, honestly. That might be it. Maybe I'm just not willing to give it a fair shot again. How's it going, Arvos? Maybe it's time for another stream of the trilogy? Maybe. Soon enough. Soon enough. What are you gonna stream next? I do want to revisit Dragon's Dogma 2. That one I've been like itching to play again, just to do like a video where I revisit that one too. But I do want to make a longer video about Mass Effect Andromeda, especially like how my impressions have been now. I think one thing that I was thinking of is that maybe it's because the past few years we've been playing so many good fucking games. And so when you compare Andromeda to a lot of games that have been released recently that are like really good, it just falls so hard in comparison. And so playing it, it's like, yeah, but like recently I've played so many very good games that are so much superior. And I think that's partly the reason why it's like hard to go back to it. The trilogy is so classic though, because the storytelling carries the game so hard that you can just revisit it time and time again, because the writing is generally so good throughout the trilogy. But Andromeda, man, it's just, oh my god. I was dying watching your soul leave your body as you played it. Yeah. It's fun with a few clips, especially at the start of Andromeda, but after a while it's like, yikes, this is just... This feel like this is probably like really sad to people who enjoy Andromeda a lot. I don't want to be that guy, but it's like, I can't, guys. I can't bring myself to play it. I can't. Let's play Dragon Age the Veilguard. Oof. Don't you dare. It's way too early to go back to that game. I think I still need at least 1 year before I go back to the Veilguard. I think I need like 2 years at least before I start like, oh yeah, let's try it out again. Is it good, DD2 that is? I played the first, and aside from the combat, there was nothing there. The world is not there. The story is just thrown everywhere. I lost interest to play the second one. The second one, I feel like the combat is definitely better. The story is not really better. I feel like the first one did a better job with the story. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. It definitely has the most impactful gameplay. The exploration is kind of fun if you play it the first time. I do wish that there were more things with the Dragon's Dogma 2. That's also kind of what, I want to revisit it so I can see, like, okay, what do I actually feel about this game? Which games are you looking forward to the most? Let's see, Exodus and the Expanse game that is coming out. Those do for sure. Veilguard is on Game Pass and I still don't want to play it. It's worth to try it, who knows, maybe you'll love it, but you may have noticed, like, when I made my review, I try not to, like, overly criticize something when I don't really feel like, that it deserves that amount of criticism. But after looking back on it, and after I tried to revisit Veilguard again and trying to play through again, I was like, damn, it aged like milk. But I mentioned that in my review as well. Like, aside from the writing, like, the combat is pretty alright until it gets really repetitive and really boring. And I felt especially so with, like, the warrior class in Veilguard. It just got so... It's just, tiring. Like, the only class that I felt was relatively interesting to play mostly was the mage. Because you can do, like, pretty cool stuff like black holes and things like that. That was pretty awesome, but that also got repetitive and boring after a while. Have you ever done a stream of Cyberpunk 2077? I have. Unfortunately, I got age restricted immediately. I think it was even during the stream. So let's just say that it's not really worth it. Most people don't actually stream Cyberpunk 2077 because it's just so gratuitous, which is good, but it's like, it's not really a game that YouTube appreciates you streaming. For me, the combat and the story really need to go hand in hand for a game to be engaging. That's true. Like, that's interesting because that is actually Mary DeMarle's, like, entire philosophy when she writes characters and story for a game. And Mary DeMarle is, of course, on the Mass Effect team right now, and she was, she wrote Deus Ex and let's see, Deus Ex Human Revolution, and then she was a narrative director, I think, for Mankind Divided. And her philosophy, according to interviews that I've seen, is that she has this, she sees how important the gameplay needs to be with the story. And you can't just, have a good story and not have good gameplay. There needs to be, they need to complement each other. One leads the other, and then the other leads the other. Dawnwalker, absolutely, yeah. That one is definitely, like, super interesting to me. Exploration in Ghost of Tsushima is the opposite of Andromeda. It's just so addictive. It's pretty good, for sure, but I don't remember much of the exploration in Ghost of Tsushima, interestingly enough. I just remember the story and the combat. Light No Fire? Yeah, that's Hello Games' next game. I don't know, like, it could be cool, but I'm more like, I'm enjoying No Man's Sky for what it is right now. It just seems smaller, when you're setting it on just one planet. Like, the concept about it is pretty cool, but it's like, not super interested in it. Dragon Age Origins? Well, I revisited that pretty recently, so I don't know about, jumping back into that. Just checked Steam last time I loaded. Mass Effect Legendary Edition was 2022. Oh yeah, you should start up another playthrough. It's been 3 years, man. You finally tried Death Stranding. The game is fucking weird. It is weird, but it's also pretty fun. I played the second. I don't think I've finished it yet. It's kind of, again, like it's another one of those games you need to be in a mood for. I thought stream ended, but Mr. Holton was just doing Drax again. No, I'm just Draxing. Thankfully, my camera doesn't freeze, so none of that stuff. No spoilers on Game of Thrones? Wait, what? Game of Thrones? Anyway, guys, I think actually it's probably just my state of mind today. I'm just really tired. So I'll try to pick up Andromeda again, because I do realize that a lot of you are like enjoying the fun aspect of clowning on it. But we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna switch games. But I do want to make a video about Andromeda, so yeah, gonna use some stream clips for that. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream for today, guys. It was a relatively short stream, but I tried. I really did. I live for these conversations. Me too. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see you guys sometime this week. I'll let you know whenever I can. Take care, and thank you for being here, guys.